We're back. Mm-mm. 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 We're back. We're back. Chubby rising up again. Lacey Tater going in. Drama jiggle and the glam. Cameras on, make you say damn. Hair done, lip gloss, looking like the big boss. Click, click, strike a pose. Everyone already knows. One show, two babes. We glow, we slay. Can't crack us up, we can't be split. Can't break us up, we're thick as thieves. Chubby, 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 chubby. We getting money, 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 money. Tater got the bottom, Lacey on top. What good is a thought without her bop, bop, bop? Tater blesses with her presence to all of his commoners. Lacey breaks your heart like she breaks monitors. Serving looks, causing scenes, looking better than your dreams. Got the chat all hypnotized, everybody's tongue-tied. Stream goes live and the chat is lucky. Two hot hosts that will give you a chubby, 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 chubby. We getting money, 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 money. Tater got the bottom, Lacey on top. What good is a thought without her bop, bop? Tater got the bottom, Lacey on top. What good is a thought without her bop, bop? Tater got the bottom, Lacey on top. What good is a thought without her bop, bop, bop? Tater got the bottom, Lacey on top. What good is a thought without her bop, 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 bop. What's a thought without her bop, 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 bop? What's a thought without her bop?
There we go. Now you can hear me. Hello, my pretty little chubby bunnies. How are we doing today? I don't like chubby bunnies. But
You don't like Chubby Bunny?
Not really. But I can't think of anything else. Anything that sounds like degenerate sounding.
Or half chubs?
Oh, yes. Yes. I look sickly and I don't know why. Because I'm not sick. Okay. Anyways, what's up, half chubs? Today should be a fun day. I have been following the Lindsay Clancy trial, and holy fuck, so much has happened in the last 2 days alone. I don't even really know where to start. I started taking down notes, but I haven't finished watching every single I don't want to call them episodes, but every single trial day and written down notes. So I think I'm just going to tell you what's recently happened, Tater, and then hopefully tomorrow I'll have all the notes. If not, by Monday I'll have all the notes, and then we could sit down and go over fucking everything.
Yes.
So Cracked is not going live today. I don't know why. It's not in host chat why they're not going live.
I think on Cafe Keem said that he said he was sick. Wasn't feeling good.
Oh, okay. So, and then no one else has back-end access to Cracked because as soon as as soon as Denmark and Angel were put on Cracked, mine and Tater's back-end access was revoked, literally immediately for some reason. Which, you know what?
Yeah.
Keem, That's so rude. That was so rude. Me and Tater sobbed about that. Someone tag Keem. Tell him I have grievances I need to dispute with him. Because that was really mean. That was like really mean and rude. That was like really hurtful. Like we saw that and we both, like, me and Tater both started crying so hard about that. We were like, yeah, it's real.
I like messaged her. I was like, "We're kicked out of the back end." She was like, "I know, I saw too."
And then but you know what? It's his own L, because if we weren't kicked out of the back end, we could have been streaming on Cracked and made Cracked that extra money.
Just saying.
Yeah. See? Anyways, so yesterday was also kind of really crazy just in the LCU.
Oh my god. Dude. You're telling
So
me.
for those of you who don't know, Hatred is back. Or he was back.
Yeah, he left the server already, you guys.
Short-lived, thankfully.
Keem said he was gonna give an update, but he had to get all of his facts straight first before he could.
Yeah, so pretty much, you know what? Let me just get right into the fucking clips, because I didn't watch it.
Dude, I turned it on for a second while I was like driving around, and I cannot explain to you the rage that like built, because as a woman, it's like I think everybody's had that run-in with like a dude where they start to get too clingy and you're like,
and like won't leave you alone.
yeah.
Won't respect
This
what
is
you're
like,
saying.
yes, this is like Ali Larder obsession levels. Like he is Ali Larder.
Yep. Alright, so a little quick rundown history. Hatred dated a woman named Chillery here in the Discord. And in the Discord,
Who's supposed to be your intern?
yes, she was supposed to be my intern, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm too busy to do that time." And we're like, "Well, we can go at any time we want." And then she was like, and then she left and was like, "I never wanted this." And I was like, "Oh, if you never wanted this, then why were you saying thank you to him ever?" I don't know, it was weird. Anyways, she's a weird bitch. I'll stand on that. But he's an even weirder bitch. Okay.
Yeah,
You know?
no, yeah, absolutely.
So pretty much, they ended up breaking up. Hatred and Chiller ended up breaking up, and Hatred just could not accept it. Hatred was being a clingy little whiny fucking boyfriend that genuinely just like, I'm pretty sure he's gotten like 0 pussy before, and so he's like just fallen in love with the first woman that gave him attention.
It legit felt like, because, you know, you're a fellow BPD girly, it legit felt like when you were 14 or 15 and that first crush, when you're like hormonal and mentally ill. And so you're like, I'm gonna jump off a cliff. Like, he's 30.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, it genuinely, like, I don't think anyone can really understand, like, I'm sure, I know that, like, normies, like, right, are looking at him and are like,
Yeah.
wow, he's crazy, but the crazies are looking at him and he's saying, like, bro, like, he's mentally ill, like, clinically undiagnosed mentally ill.
Yeah. Exactly. He genuinely needs help, and I don't know if there's anybody in his life.
Your first favorite person, even beyond that, because like your favorite person, the thing about like an FP is that you kind of develop their personality, right? That's more so what like an FP does for you, is like you're developing their personality. You kind of like it's hard to have a sense of self when you have BPD, and so like your FP kind of like helps you feel like you have a sense of self, right? And so I like it's beyond that. It's genuinely like your first experience in romance and thinking like, this is it. This is the person I'm going to live the rest of my life with. I am madly, utterly like worldly consuming in love with this person. That's what it's giving. Like when you're like 16 and undiagnosed and new to these emotions.
It's so scary because you don't. It is self-destructive in some way, but you don't know if it's gonna be self-destructive and it only hurts you, or if it's self-destructive and it hurts everybody else. And what's worse
Yes.
is you're not gonna fucking know until you come out of whatever episode
Yeah.
you're in currently.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm actually going to switch this around a bit. I think low key, I might change my. I know. I might
I
change.
get why people like Booster. Sorry, go ahead.
Take that back.
Okay. Also, how do you feel about fucking Keem taking over Boogie 2988's channel?
Okay, here's the thing. Keem missed out on an amazing opportunity. It should have been you, me, and Angel. And we should have done like a titty stream, okay? We should have done an e-thought stream, and we should have gotten all of
Yes.
Boogie's incel fucking card deck viewer people. Alright? And we should have hooked them in hook, line, and seeker with the titties, alright? And so they'd be like, what is this magic? And come over to the LCU and spend all their money there.
Honestly, missed opportunity, Keem.
Honestly. Hold on.
Yeah.
Y'all should probably refrain from all these diagnostics. We're not diagnosing him, right? We are diagnosed, and we are saying that like the way that he is acting reminds us of when we would act like this. That's not diagnosing him. That's saying that there's something not right with him. 100%. You can 100 you
Yeah.
can look at somebody and you could say that they're like mentally ill in some way, shape, or form. And that's not diagnosing. That's just like an astute observation.
Yeah. It's clearly an episode of some sort. Do I know what an episode of what? No fucking clue. But an episode is an episode. It's very recognizable.
Yeah. So okay. So pretty much, I guess Booster calls Hatred out about something to do that Chillery says in main chat.
Fucking Booster.
What estrogen does to you. Now, Booster, go ahead and screen
All right.
share what you wanted to share.
So last night, or yesterday, Hatred came back into the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was expecting him to be on live, and he actually said, hey, I'm not going to say anything, but maybe I am supposed to. Maybe Keem is wanting me for something. Well, this morning, or last night in voice chat, Chillery was saying some stuff, and she decided she was going to put it in text for everybody to see.
Right.
So let's see what she had to say.
Mm.
So this is about Hatred. And as you all don't know, Hatred had a little thing with Chillery. He flew out to meet her. They had fun. She said that he was like a quote-unquote jackrabbit, so there was no problems there. But then he was apparently going to get a one-way ticket to her house without her knowing about it, and basically just move in with her. That's what started this whole breakup, and caused this whole issue.
Yeah.
He ended up leaving. He came back, and then what did we see happen this morning?
Booster, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but Boogie's in waiting. Should we pull him up?
I don't wait.
This isn't his channel anymore. It's Keen's channel now.
Yeah. Now I've been accused of some foul stuff in my life, and I mean I'm a little thirsty, but this is beyond anything I could ever think possible.
Wait a minute,
let's start with the beginning of it.
Yeah.
In regards to Hatred, Chillery says he only joined back because it was the only way he could contact me. He started straight up harassing me last night, starting in a voice chat, and now I guess he left again because I refused to answer a phone call. He did actually leave around 4 o'clock, I think, Eastern Standard Time. Yes, I know he's your friend, and that's good. He needs some friends right now for sure, but that's the reality of what happened. Well, I don't know. I literally don't know what to do at this point other than completely ignore him. Long story short, after last night, I have multiple messages from me telling him to leave me alone, and I was feeling harassed, and him completely ignoring it and begging me to get into a phone call. He was blocked everywhere, which I think is why he came back here. Were you blocked everywhere, Hatred?
No means no.
I was in a voice chat last
Period.
night. I'm a
Period, Tina. Period, queen.
Dude, in this situation and in the JC Johnson situation, I was like, I think Tina might be the only voice of reason right now.
What happened with the JC Johnson situation?
It was a lot, dude. And honestly, I didn't go that into it. The whole JC Johnson thing, it makes me really uncomfortable. So I was like, I cannot watch 6 hours of JC Johnson. But I was watching clips and he would like, I don't know. Tina has a way of like speaking to people that are like JC or like Hatred, and it kind of cuts through because they tend to like focus on one thing and then they'll dig into that. And Tina's like, no. And she just is like, listen to this.
I feel like, okay, wait, hold on. I can't say that. But I feel like Tina has like experience with being around people that maybe have like a one track mind. And so she
Yes.
knows like less is more. Whereas the rest of us
Yeah.
are like, okay, productive conversations,
Yeah.
you know?
Tina's like the horror cow whisperer.
Yes. Yeah, I actually legitimately agree with that. So yeah, pretty much I'm not going to we're not going to watch like all of that, but pretty much yeah, no, Chillery says that hatred was blocked everywhere. Okay?
Dude.
Fucking everywhere. And so here's something else, right? So apparently there were messages and I have them. I'm just going to forward them in here. Were Chillery like between hatred and Chillery where oh my god, there's so many. Forward.
Dude.
Where hatred's like saying, please join. And Chillery says, I just can't do this anymore. It's the same thing over and over again. And he's saying, please, please join. Please join. I'll leave it alone. I swear, literally, just 1 second. And she's like, no, I'm not going to join. Just say it in here. He's like, please, I promise won't be long. I want to say one last thing. Please give me 1 minute. You don't even have to speak. First off, hold on. I have multiple things I need to say about this. One, why is this in Discord?
Yeah.
Why is this happening in Discord? Did you guys not exchange phone numbers?
She probably blocked him.
Two, what is so important that you need to say it over voice? Like, that is so manipulative to me. Like, to me, that's like literally just such a like red flag of they want to get me on a phone so that they can try and manipulate me.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And like Keem was saying that he was calling her from like Google numbers and things like that. So it's like she couldn't even block, you know, a little bit of me was like, oh, well, you know, she's still interacting with him. Like that's encouraging it. But once Keem started being like, this is happening and this is happening and he's doing this and he's doing that, it's like, I don't know that she had an option, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, so another thing is, right, like, so I do think that Chillery engaged in that conversation way, like, way too much, right? Like, I think she was
I agree
way
with that.
too engaging. Like, she said, like, I didn't want it to come to this, but I am now telling you to please leave me alone, and if this continues, I will have to look into a no contact order because this is starting to become harassment. See, the problem, though, Chillery, is that you are still engaging, right? You're still like I know you've blocked him on a lot of things, but you're still engaging in a conversation. You're still responding to him. Even if he was like saying like whatever he's saying and you're responding saying like stop, 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 you're still engaging in that conversation.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so then like he keeps messaging her and she's like, say it in message if it's that important. He's like, no, he keeps calling her. Like I would have just blocked him. Like, and I
Yeah.
know sometimes easier said than done, but like if I'm assuming she blocked him on other stuff already.
Yeah. Well, and at the same time, I know that he was like doing a little baiting. And so I think, you know, I don't know her. I don't know her life, but I think a lot of people aren't equipped to handle when people are making those kinds of threats against themselves. And so part of me wonders, like, was part of her need to keep engaging, trying some way to disengage him from that? Because you know that motherfucker was doing that to her. You know that
I mean,
motherfucker
she even
was.
said it at one point. I'm pretty sure she says like I'm trying to save his life right now, blah blah blah. Like I'm so like this is the thing, right? And I said this when I first came into the LCU and I'll say it again. Empathy fucking kills, bro. Some
Mhm.
people are too empathetic, so empathetic that they can't see a bald-faced lie, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta not give a fuck. I had a boyfriend when I was in high school that told me that he would literally like off himself if I broke up with him, right? And so I said, do it. I literally said, okay,
Yeah.
do it because we're done. Did he off himself? No! Did he send me? Did he?
wanna do
Did
it.
he send me pictures of like little thin super thin dainty lines? Yes. What did I respond with? I'm gonna call the police. He blocked me.
No, that's what I say too. If somebody is going to threaten that 5150 their ass, you'll get on a psych hold and you tell me if you want to use that as a negotiation tactic anymore. That's the only way to deal with it.
so-
What, you're not equipped?
So, Grimm's Galleries is saying you could have been in trouble. Good thing you didn't remember this case with that girl. I probably could have been in trouble, but like, actually, we've talked about that case with that girl, and that is a completely different thing because the guy didn't even have those tendencies before he met the girl. Then the girl is the one that convinced him into having like those like ideations and tendencies, and then also like was the one that kind of like told him how he should do it. And like kept pushing him to do it. That was like extremely manipulative and over like months and months and months.
Yeah. Yeah, that and she looked like Cara LV or whatever the fuck her name is from like an alternate reality.
Yeah. Yeah. Moon Bunny said, I've blocked people for way less. Make it a sport how long you cannot be blocked. I once blocked an ex-boyfriend of mine, right, while we were dating. And he had to email me to get me to unblock him. Okay. I
Why
still
did
have
you
those
block him?
emails. Okay, hold on. How many likes do we have? If we get 30 likes today, I will show the emails. What did you say?
I said, why did you block him?
I don't know. He probably said something I didn't like.
Like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Guys, make sure you like the stream, please.
Yeah, the whole thing was weird to me. The whole thing was gross to me. The like pretending to be his mom and texting her was weird and gross. Like Keem had said he came in last night to I think it was Rewind, and he had been talking to Chillery more, and he was like, she's blocked him, she's blocked all the numbers like for his mom, all of that, and he said he keeps calling her from fake numbers, he's doing all this, and she's going to take out a restraining order. And Keem deadass was like, he will be in jail like in a week's time, basically.
Yeah. I mean, like that's another thing is that apparently like his mother has been contacting her.
Yeah.
Bro.
And referring to herself as mom in third person. Wonder Woman style.
Wonder Woman style is crazy, bro. Okay. So, and then Keem brings Hatred back up.
And Hatred is playing his grief and bereavement card, says the person I can't
Keem's here.
pronounce. Hi, Keem.
Hatred will be up to apologize.
Gotcha.
Alright,
There
Okay.
you go.
Hey, Keem, how many times are you going to apologize and still make the same mistakes? You're going to have to protect Hillary on this one, right?
He's going to come up and apologize.
Did you see that she just got a phone call from somebody in his area?
With his area
Yes,
code.
I did.
Yeah.
Listen, you know, I think throwing Hatred. Oh, let's fire Hatred because he's a weirdo, right? I don't think that makes Chillery any safer, to be
No,
honest.
keep him here would keep her safe. At least you can watch him.
Let's try not to dogpile.
Okay.
Go ahead, Hatred. Turn on your
Dog
camera.
pile.
All good.
Hatred.
Hatred,
Yo, hello.
turn your camera on, man. We got 4 million people, 4 million subs on this channel. We got to be professional. Come on. It's all right. It's all right. We're all good. I'm not dogpiling.
All right, what's up, man?
All right. What do you have to say, man? In all sincerity, what do you guys say?
I don't have nothing else to say anymore about this. I've done. What do you, I don't know, dude.
You're up here to apologize, remember?
Okay, bro. You know what? You guys want to know something crazy? When I was growing up, it was just me and my brother. We had 2 little sisters, and we lived in a double-wide trailer. We lived in Flint, Michigan, in the end of the cul-de-sac, with nothing else. But
Who cares? Who cares? What? Is that a fucking... Could you imagine being on trial? Why did you rob the bank? When I grew up in a single-wide trailer with my 5 siblings, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Also, I fully thought he was gonna like jump into traffic or something.
That would have been.
Really
I
did.
can't say that.
I get you.
Okay,
get
but
you.
no, because why is he talking about living in a double wide in a fucking cul-de-sac as if anybody get like this is like genuinely like this to me like all I feel like this should be a documentary on a fucking like manipulator.
Yeah, yeah. Anything to get sympathy. Like anything he can just
Yes,
sprinkle in
literally,
for
like
sympathy.
genuinely he's trying so hard to get sympathy and thinking that like nobody's seeing what he's saying.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait, Rocky baby, don't time out Graham. He's fine. He's fine. I'm pretty sure Boogie and Grim have made a deal, and so Grim's fine as long as he is acting correctly. Also, Grim, I reset your timeout. It should only be 10 seconds.
Thank you for being on it, Rocky. We love you.
Yes, we appreciate it. We appreciate it, but I'm pretty sure that there is like a thing going on there. And also Grim always acts very well in my chats. And so Keem has told me in the past, like, if he acts out, then I have to ban him, but as long as he acts well.
Best behavior, Grim.
Yes, and he knows that. He always has been on his best behavior for me, like, genuinely, and, like, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like 4 trailers that would run down and beat the hell. Me and my little brother used to go, and we would steal stuff all the time just so we had, like, little morsels.
No, yes, bro. I swear to God, like, we need a fucking, like, docu-series that has, like, different things that happened in the LCU.
I know. One day there's gonna be a documentary, Lacey. And then I'll finally get the attention that I want.
Oh my God. Yeah, real.
The food and clothing, and we would go hang out with the neighbor kids because they had all the good game systems and shit. I had more fun doing that growing up as a kid than I have been doing this. And I promise to God.
Well, yeah, probably because you didn't have fucking bills to pay when you were a kid.
Yeah, most of the stuff I did as a kid is more fun significantly than what I do as an adult.
Significantly more fun than what I'm doing now. Just want to let that be known. Yeah.
A human existence, man.
I'm not a bad fucking guy, dude.
Excuse me. When I was younger, me and my friends would go on bike rides. We played football every single day. My friend Ken got an N64 for Christmas one year. It was fucking awesome, dude. Like Mario 64, the first time you're playing a video game when you're flying, all that was way more fun than here. What fucking point are you trying to make, retard? You sound fucking stupid as fuck.
Thank you, Keem!
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Keem, bro. Thank you, Keem.
Fuck.
All right.
My point is that childhood trauma hasn't even equated to the shit that I'm going through here.
What?
It's self-inflicted. It's self-inflicted, hatred.
Hatred. It is too
Yeah,
much. It is too
everything's
much.
my fault. Everything's
What did
my
he
fault.
just say?
He said, my point is that the trauma, my childhood trauma doesn't compare to the self-inflicted trauma here. What the fuck does playing video games and living in a double wide trailer have to... You didn't even say anything that would cause childhood trauma, like, significantly in that way. If he was like, I got hit by a car as a kid, okay, I could understand that comparison.
Craven, we are not monetized, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Hatred's thought is. And Rocky, I recently spoke with what's it called? I recently spoke with Boogie, and he said that he had a conversation with Keem, and that Grim doesn't like, as long as he's on his best behavior, it does not need to be banned in chat.
She's on it if he does. If he starts acting up, Rocky's
but
gonna
thank
take
you,
you
I
out back.
appreciate it.
I'm just gonna start saying that. I'm gonna start being like, Rocky, could you take him out back?
Take him out back, Rocky. Okay, let's see.
2 words, 7 letters, 3 syllables.
I actually do want to know where he's going with that. Because the only time I've ever heard anyone say anything like that, it's like the I love you thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Remo.
Hey, Remo.
You need to hurry up and be monetized. So I think it says that the request was put in like the 27th of last month, so I think we have to wait like a full 30 days to find out like what's going on there. Ugh. All right.
Sorry, that's what you have to say.
This girl
I
is
accept your
literally.
apology.
Okay, Hatred, when she gets an order of protection against you,
Ooh, put that
and
hat
you
back on.
literally get told by the police that you have to leave her alone, I just want you to know that I tried everything in my power to help you.
Whatever, dude. Okay, whatever. You okay? No,
She's
Keem, if you
going
were
to the
trying-
cops. She is going to the cops, idiot. Wake up. She done told you that last night. Leave her the
Dude.
fuck alone.
Oh my God, bro. I am. How many times I gotta tell
No,
you
you're
that I
not.
am?
You just messaged
No,
her.
you're not.
You
Yes, I
just
am.
messaged her
Don't
in
tell
the
me what
chat.
happened, bro. Don't tell me what. So what? So what, bro?
Hatred,
So
I-
what?
Leaving her alone, idiot.
So what,
You
dude?
just messaged her.
Yo, wait, hold on. I'm taking a picture of this and sending it to Mike because this shit is so funny to me. His flabbers are gasted.
Did you see? I got to post the evil Denmark picture.
Yes, I saw that. I saw that. Oh my god. Hold on, let me-
We get the fucking best reaction photos. I swear to God.
Bro, I literally said LMFAO, your flabbers are gasted.
It's Mike does. I like that he's like on the inside a little drama queen. Like he appreciates it.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. He loves a good drama.
I've only been on
Hey,
panel with
Someone
him
called
one
her.
time
Someone called
and
her.
had
What?
one conversation. I've only been on panel with Mike one time and had one conversation, and it was when a shit ton of people were on panel and we were talking about anal.
That means he likes you.
Yeah.
A number with your area code.
Yes, I was gonna ask Hatred, did you have anything to do with that? I'm not gonna fight you, and I'm not gonna argue with you. Just be
No.
honest.
No, I don't. I don't have no clue.
Okay, well,
Right, guys, because he was going to admit that. Because Hatred was going to sit there and he was going to take accountability and say, yeah, it was me, guys. It was me. Like, what?
I really want him to like I want him to, I don't know, bust in like 3 days later and be like, actually, this was all just a character. My real name is Ted. Like, I'm not this guy. I can't believe that somebody actually acts like this. I refuse to believe it.
No, there's just no fucking way. Like, like, this is genuinely like teenager behavior, bro.
Really.
apologize for what you said in main chat.
No, I'm not apologizing because I told her I was.
I knew it! No! No, I'm not apologizing!
I
Bro,
don't want to
that's
take responsibility for my actions.
No! No! Like, what is happening right now?
God. Oh,
No,
Okay,
no.
well then when the
Okay.
cops are coming, the cops literally are coming. I'm trying.
Bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
I feel like he should have kept his hair. I feel like once he cut his hair, he got way more Discord Madi.
I'm sorry, but actually we need to rewind a little bit.
Also, I think Turbo really, really hurt him. Like, I think he coddled him a little too much.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
no.
well then when
No,
the cops are coming, the
no,
cops
No! No! I
God.
can't breathe, bro.
He
He's such a-
literally responds like a teenager.
No! He
No.
doesn't. That was not a teenager's response. That was a fucking 7-year-old's response.
That's true. I was trying to give him some credit. My bad.
restraining order put against you. Chillery is dead serious. She's told everyone if you contact her again that she's getting a restraining order against you, and you literally just contacted her tonight.
Okay, all right. So let me speak. And I already know I'm not gonna be able to finish a whole fucking sentence because you guys don't allow people to do that around here. But literally, fucking, Can I make a statement?
I'll let
Without
you
being-
talk.
No one was saying. Can I make a? No one even said fucking Tina and Jersey are muted, bro.
God, maybe that's what we're doing wrong. Maybe next time when we get criticized at the LCU, we should just grandstand like that. We should just fucking filibuster with.
Can I
Can I
speak?
say something?
Am I allowed to make a
My-
statement? I'm gonna do that. I'm literally gonna. I'm gonna be like, can I even speak? And everyone's gonna be muted and be like, oh my god, you guys just won't let me speak.
Would say something, but nobody's letting me speak.
Like you know what? I would say something that would clear all this up, but none of you want to hear it.
Nobody lets anybody talk.
Oh,
We're all letting
Can I
you
make-
talk.
okay, don't cut me off. Let me finish my statement, then you all can roast me as much as you want, but I'm a grown-ass man and I don't care.
Are you gonna mic a drop and leave? Because that's
No,
a grown ass
I'm
man
not.
tactic. Okay, good.
No, I'm not. I'm waiting. Okay, so don't cut me off and I won't leave and I'll let you guys say whatever you want to say. Listen, Chillery, I wish I could use your real name and say it, but Chillery, listen. You already know that I'm sorry for how everything went. And
He has 1 moment to talk and explain, and all he does is send some like weird ass love letter to
Is this a message in a fucking bottle?
Chillery, I wish I could say your real name and say it. But you know how I feel, and I'm sorry how everything went down. I love you.
Well, no.
I bet he's gonna
After he-
gonna drop an L-bomb. I bet.
After he does this, and like you'll hear Murph say it, but I just want to say it because watching it with this context. But after he does this, Murph even says, like, this sounds like you think that you're still getting her back. Like you're still trying to appeal to that.
how attached and clingy I got. You knew since the beginning that's something that I told you was gonna happen. Everything was true though. I'm just sorry for how attached I got. And I thank you for being there for me, for how you did, for the times that I needed you. And it made me feel great that I could be for you those couple times that I was allowed to be there for you when you needed me too. That's stuff that people don't know and they won't know, which is fine. And I hope that
Why say it?
I think he thinks he's in a movie. I think he thinks that this is a movie.
Yeah.
And that this is just like the rough patch.
No, he absolutely thinks that he's getting. And this is how I know motherfuckers don't have enough hobbies, okay? Because if I was talking to some bitch, first off, I wouldn't be talking to anybody off of Discord in that fucking LCU. But if I was talking to somebody, right? And they were like, just so you know, I might get really attached. Get the fuck away from me, please. Why would you entertain? You're 40 something. Why are you entertaining a 30-year-old telling you that?
Yeah. Like, listen, like, I say that, right? I warn guys, I go, like, I'm crazy. I can be, like, really clingy. I can get attached really quick. I'm gonna do my best. And I followed up by saying, I'm gonna do my best, right? Like, I'm gonna do my best to not, like, put that on you. If you think I'm overwhelming or I'm being too much or I am getting that clingy or whatever, I need you to tell me so that I can back off and cool down,
Yeah.
right? Because I can't always tell what is and isn't, like, acceptable. Right?
Yeah.
I'm the type of person that would 100% move in with you tomorrow. And think
You're
that
also the
that's
type of
normal.
person, I feel like if like you were with a dude and he sat you down and said, hey, it's getting a little too much, you know, we're not
Mhm.
breaking up, but you just have to chill. I feel like you, especially now in your life, would be a little bit more ready to be like, okay, we'll get some boundaries here and figure it
Yes.
out. Whereas hatred's just like, no, I didn't do that. That's not me. I never did that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, literally. Or he'd be like, well, I told you I could get like this. You said it was fine, so now it's not fine? Now you're going back on your word?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
from here on out, we can. I got.
Oh, I'm gonna jump to the screen and beat your ass. Dude, she wants you to leave her alone. You're basically like, what is the speed?
From now on, we can, I guess. Be strangers! From now on, you can, I guess, be strangers.
be nothing. Jeez.
Literally.
Oh man.
You're almost like trying to, baby, come back. Like that is not
No,
the
I'm
speech
not.
you need to be saying.
You can blame it all
No.
on me.
It's kind of like he's using this as an opportunity to talk to Chillery since he
I
knows
know.
there's no
Yes,
other way.
he is.
Hold
Talk
on,
to
we
her.
got news here. Apparently, Chillery is typing a main chat saying his mom is calling me. She's called twice.
Oh my god, he's got his mother involved.
Oh.
She's like 70-something years old. Holy fuck.
Well,
Wait,
he
so
she,
while he's been up there?
Yeah, so this whole time, like, so apparently when he was on, because he was supposed to be interning for live, so when he was on live, he was like messaging her, like typing things in the chat to her. I think I would have to go back and look, but supposedly he was doing that, and then she had blocked him on Discord stuff, and Keem was like, "Don't talk to him at all, like, and you don't talk to her." And so he kept trying to, but also this was the thing too, is like, and I think had he told Chillery, she might have figured it out. But he tried to give her the biggest out when he was talking to Hatred. I don't know if it's on this clip, but when he was talking to Hatred, he was like, he said something about Chillery, and Keem was like, "Why do you care? Like, she's already moved on. She's already got another dude that she's fucking dating." Which was like supposed to get him to be like, "Listen, she really has moved on." And then fucking Chillery gets in the chat and is like, "I'm not dating anybody." Dude.
Oh my
trying
god,
to
I
give you
did
an
see
out.
that. I did see that.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
so
whole
you guys,
time.
real quick, chat, you're asking me to get the recording from last night if I'm calling her from a text-free number. No, I did not get that. You said I need to ask Keem for them?
Oh, that might have been what he was talking about. Remo said, if you have to circumvent communication methods just to get a message across, maybe you are the problem. Period. That's crazy though.
Keem has them? Okay, yeah. All right. So I just messaged him and asked. I said, I'm being asked to ask you. Okay. This is just like all fucking, this is insane. This is actually insane. Okay. So apparently, fast forward and
To turn my camera off for like 5 seconds, but
Okay.
I'm still here.
all good. And all right, Keem reads Chillery's response to Hatred in main chat. And then this is what I was talking about with this like debating.
Perfectly and succinctly. Like that doesn't. This whole thing is just a shit show, man. These are two grown folks. Like I don't understand.
he's not grown. What are you talking about? He has the mental,
Maybe not
the mental.
mentally,
He has the
age-wise.
he has the emotional capacity of a fucking 17-year-old.
Okay, but Chillery is just to blame. Okay, this is, oh my god, this is so irritating. I can't believe we're doing all this.
Also-
Like, let's help Chillery.
Also, Chillery, you're a grown-ass fucking woman. What are you doing fucking around with someone so much younger than you that you met on the internet?
All right, look at that. Look at that screenshot.
Okay.
Stop parking.
Oh, it's okay. I've got them, guys. Okay, thank you, mamas. All right, so I have them. Mama said that they were in the side chat of Cafe. So I just took them from there.
God damn it.
Okay, let's finish
You and I
this then
both
we
know
can
this
go
is
over them.
content. I don't own this place, and you have a right to say your piece if you want to, and I don't care if it does not bother me. I
We're
do
literally
not
on
care
his
if it
ass.
does not bother
So
me.
we're literally on his ass saying don't contact her, and she's basically like, I don't care. I don't care,
Yeah,
Hatred.
what is the truth?
What is this, bro?
This,
It's like-
this
it's
follows
like
her today
holding-
saying,
It's like dangling the proverbial carrot over his
Okay,
head and
so-
being like, oh,
so-
don't take it, but I'm gonna respond, but don't take it. Like,
okay, so
no.
she says this, but before this, she actually said, if it comes down to it, I'll just leave the Discord because it'll have to come down between me and him. But now it doesn't bother her? I give up, bro.
See, this is why I've been trying to get her to come about a show and talk, because like the whole back and forth with messages just isn't fucking working. Because
Not just the back and forth with messages, but the back and forth with what she's saying and her standing her ground on what she's saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Whole thing is so fucked, dude.
it really is, but again, like, she's engaging I keep saying this, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not victim blaming when I'm saying this, because don't get me wrong, Hatred's behavior in general is not condonable, okay? Like, the way that he is acting, me and Tater have been making fun of it. He's acting like a fucking child, right?
Yeah.
However, on top of that, right, what is not helping, what is honestly, in my opinion, kind of like almost escalating or making it drag on so much is that she is engaging. She's engaging in like this behavior that she's saying that she doesn't want to engage in. She's saying that she's blocked him on everything but still communicating with him. But
Yeah.
and you know what, if she's and Lindsay, it's reasonable to think like, oh, maybe she's afraid he'll off himself or show up at her house or something. The show up at her house, right? On one hand, yes, like he is fucking at a stage where it is reasonable to think he might do that. However, he's also a broke ass bitch, so he's probably not going to be able to do that.
I think
And
he would be the type to sell all his shit just to be able to afford it.
low key, but no. Actually, no, because I do think that he likes that PlayStation a little bit more than he would care to admit. I don't think he'd sell the PlayStation to buy a ticket, like dead ass. I think that he
What about turbo setup?
Oh, I think he'd do that. I think he'd do that.
Me too.
I also think that he is a pussy, right? I genuinely do think that he is a pussy. So like I don't think he would do any of that. I also think that he, again, on adding on to like the pussy thing, he wouldn't off himself. Like not legitimately. He'd do it for like an attention thing. But like I said earlier when we only had 18 viewers, empathy kills. Her being empathetic is fucking her over, right? She's caring too much about like his mental state and this and that, and so that's dragging this on and making his mental state worse. I don't think she understands that or can really see that. But again, this is just my opinion.
And that's the thing, I think, again, it's not to victim blame, but it's like me and Lacey, we're crazy bitches. And so it's like we get the behavior. Like we know not to engage with that. We would know, call the fucking cops, get him 5150, deal with it. But obviously somebody like Chillery is probably not going to know that. So it's not necessarily to shit on Chillery. It's kind of to also tell people who are watching, like, this is what you should do if you're in this situation. Because for the most part, it's like a one size fits all.
So like genuinely, if I were in this situation, genuinely what I would do, first, laugh. Like, the first thing I do is fucking laugh and make fun of him, all right?
Laugh.
Step one, laugh. Step two, right? If he says, I want to hurt myself, I'm going to hurt myself. If his mother is calling you like that, call his local, I personally would call their local police department and say, hey, I broke up with him. He's threatening self-harm or saying he has self-harm ideations. I'm worried about him. However, he won't leave me alone. And it's giving me cause for concern that he's either going to harm himself or harm me. And move forward with what they tell you. Right?
Yep. That's the only thing you can do. You can't help somebody that doesn't wanna help
no
themselves.
contact. Once you contact an authority figure, you have to go no contact. Yeah. Like, would you do anything different, Tater? What would you do?
Here's the thing, you guys. I live in Texas, which is a stand your ground state. So if a motherfucker said he was coming to me, I would say, I will meet you with a Smith & Wesson. And you tell me if you want to keep doing this.
Bro, okay, real quick, fun sidetrack. My boyfriend has like he owns guns, right? And so he was like cleaning one out and showing me, and he was like, oh, you know this? I go, man, I own so many guns, all right. And he's like, yeah, do you? What kind? I go, oh, they're all Smith & Wesson. He goes, all of them? I go, yeah, see, I'm a brand snob, all right. He's like, what type of guns do you have? I go, a Glock.
All of them.
Yeah? What kind? I go, 9.
She said, I got a harpoon gun.
I got a revolver. He goes, what kind? And then I start typing. He goes, are you looking it up? No, a pink one. He goes, I didn't know they made pink revolvers. I go, they make pink anything when you got it like that.
Literally. Literally, they do. My dad was like, we want you to be safe. We'll buy you a gun." And I was like, "Sick! I'll take a little Smith and Wesson. That's easy enough." He goes, "Okay," and I picked one out. It was pink, and I sent it to him. He was like, "Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The guns can't be girly."
Oh my god. Okay, so
It seems like she's kind of sending mixed messages now.
I don't care anymore, dude. I don't care anymore. Chillery, I don't care anymore. If he's bothering you, don't come to me for help, bro. You're an idiot. I give you a cover that you have a boyfriend. No, that's not true. And then we're literally, we're over here ripping hatred apart for contacting you, and then you responded to him? Oh, I don't care. What? What is this?
Yeah.
She's saying, I don't care if you wanted to say whatever the fuck you wanted to. Girl, you gotta stop responding to him. Because this is what's
Hillary, just
fucking
come up
causing issues.
Yeah, she's going to get a restraining order, but she's responding to him. No, I don't believe any of this anymore.
thank
I think
you.
Hillary's lost all credibility.
That's what I said earlier. That is literally the first thing I said, was that you can't get like a protective order if you're like actively engaging. You can say as long as you keep engaging, right? Even if you're saying this is harassment, stop contacting me, you're still engaging, so it's not necessarily harassment.
Yeah. Yeah. And wait, I didn't know Rocky BB said he has a history of being hospitalized against his will. She should contact the didn't.
He mentioned
somebody
once that his mom had to like get him hospitalized.
Somebody said something about him, like, I don't know. I alleged, but being arrested for like holding his mom hostage. I don't know.
Oh, really?
That's true. That's scary. That's a little scary. It's a little sus.
Damn.
I mean, he did get into this place by setting himself on fire, so I don't know what we expected, to be honest with you.
That's true.
Okay, wait a second. Sorry to get off track. Now that I'm thinking about it, that entire fucking that entire round of interns, because it was hatred, it was Jobin, and it was C murder. And all three of them have turned out. Jobin faked to death. C murder turns out to be a creep in the DMs, and fucking hatred does this shit. That tryout was cursed, I think.
Bro, it's like Keem's like, oh, I want more guys, and then all the guys are fucking weird incel men that like have
bitches.
zero worldly experience with women and don't know how to fucking act. Jobin's alive.
Yeah. No, Jobin is alive and resurfaced.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Go be psychos together. This is ridiculous.
Kobe psychos together. Honestly, real. I get it though. I really do. All right.
Yeah.
And then we have private DMs. These are what I was reading. So this is some of what I was reading. I didn't want it to come to this, but I'm now telling you, please leave me alone, right? And like, I'll have to look into no contact order. This is starting to become harassment. And then she should have said nothing else except, oh, here we see her name again.
But now I'm telling you, because this is Can I say one response? Please stop being so cold to me. Chillery says, just let me tell you right now in a call. It won't be long, I swear. You can hang up. If I try to make it long, Ashley, please. Oh my God, literally less than a minute. Then a call happens for 28 seconds. Please join. Chillery says, I'm saying this here, so there's a record of it. Now that I feel harassed.
Now you feel harassed? Just now?
See, like, but the thing is, she can't say that. Like, I'm sorry. You cannot say that after he said you can say it to me in a message if it's that important. So you are telling him to continue contacting you. That is what this is literally says. You can still message me. Like, you are engaging in the conversation. You can't then say you're feeling harassed after engaging in the conversation and continuing it further.
It's not a good look. It's not a good fucking look.
So, yeah.
Or so that they have no.
She said that he.
So, like, this is just idiocy 101.
Yeah.
Okay, so then apparently he makes his final statement, like, towards the end.
I don't think I saw this part.
Hatred.
Chillery's in the fucking main chat going, y'all don't want me, I'm just a bitch with a job, and Keem quits and goes, ew.
I came to make a statement real quick.
Okay.
Can you turn your camera on so it's a real statement?
I'm laying in bed with my.
Okay. Well, you got to turn it on if it's going to be a real statement. Like, come on.
All right, well, hold on.
I just say prior to this, Hatred put a crying emoji in main chat, and it was like crazy.
Did he really?
Yeah, like it's just
All
just a
right.
crying emoji. That's it. Like nothing else.
All right.
Well, we're waiting for the camera dog.
Oh yeah. I
All
forgot.
around me.
We're
are
doing a real
familiar
statement. Real statements have camera on.
faces.
I am turning it on. Hold on.
Worn out places.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn my lighting on and stuff.
Well, while we're waiting for that,
I'm not turning it on right now.
okay, I just don't need the.
All right.
I'm bending over 50 degrees, and I've hit the
All right.
switch.
All right. So am I allowed
Didn't you
to
just
make?
say
Can I
he
make
was
this
laying
statement
in
without
bed?
being cut off, and then I'll let you guys say
Nah.
whatever you want to say to me, and then
Yeah,
then I'm gonna
go,
leave
go
it.
ahead. We're
Didn't
serious.
he just
I
say
think
he
he
was
got
laying in bed?
I don't. Yes, I'm. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he hopped to his PC, but that would have taken longer. So I think he just did a slide.
Okay. Please don't cut me off.
Okay.
Listen. This is my statement on everything.
Don't cut me off.
Don't cut me off.
Everything got blown out of proportion. Everything got blown out of proportion. Whatever you guys want to say, I am. That can be what it is. I don't care. There is no fighting back against this place when it comes to certain things. Sometimes everyone just grabs onto something and then completely just runs with it, and then it turns into something, and it snowballs and snowballs and snowballs. Chillery knows.
What do you think snowballed here? Because everything that has been
Yeah.
talked about, you know what snowballed? You snowballed into becoming worse and more obsession and taking less accountability.
Yeah. Like you literally took the snowball and rolled it down the fucking hill, my man. What are you talking about?
like literally, you saw the snowball and you were like, "Oh, this is a nice snowball. We should make it bigger." Fucking eat that bitch.
Make it everybody's problem.
I'm not a bad guy. Chillery knows I didn't stalk her. Chillery.
I don't know. I mean, you didn't take no and leave me alone for an answer, and that's like kind of like, you know, bad guy 101.
I'm gonna let you guys know something. If you have to call a bitch, okay, from a bunch of different like Google numbers, okay, you're stalking. Quit it.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have to say you're not a bad
Simple.
guy, you're probably a bad guy.
knows that I'm gonna leave her alone. But I do want to say this. Chiller, you know everything I've said to you, and I still stand by all of it. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Excuse me, is this
You're
message
not.
to us or Chillery?
It's to everybody. I'm gonna get to the part where I tell everyone else sorry too. I'm starting with her first though.
Of course.
So I'm gonna leave you alone, and I apologize. It got to that point where I have to leave you alone. I ask you certain things. Let's keep private that were intimate and personal between us because they're memories, and I don't want some of our memories to get out.
Sorry, this is bad because it sounds like
Wait, that is terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, you shouldn't have to ask someone to keep your memories secret. And if they are memories, then who cares if they get out? No. That's crazy. I bet he sucked on her titty and called her mommy.
Oh, yeah. Well, and he also in that whole, dialogue where he was walking down the road, he said something along the lines of like, you were there for me for so much, and I'm glad that I got to be there for you for the few times that you needed me, and like, I won't say that, like, I'll keep that secret, I'll keep that to us, blah blah. And it's the same weird undertone of just like, I have all this experience with you, and I know that you wouldn't want other people to know. I'm just gonna
Yes.
subtly call to it.
Yeah, like, oh, I know all this. Like, we went through all this together, and I
Yeah.
could tell, but I'm not going to.
Exactly.
It's so weird.
you're trying to get
I'm
it back.
30, by the way.
I'm almost
It
done.
sounds like he's up here just to talk to her.
I'm
He
almost
said
Yes.
that earlier.
I'm almost
Yeah,
done.
Okay, come on.
So I stand by everything I said. You know everything I said, and
Okay, I
It's like,
gotta.
you know what this is like? It's like when a serial killer gets caught, right?
Yes.
And like they sit there and they like, because serial killers think that they're the smartest in the room, right? And
Yeah.
they love the attention and they love to see how much everyone else knows and what they're still figuring out. And like a lot of people do things for like the novelty, right? Of being famous. So this is like when a serial killer is getting exactly what they want and they're getting all the attention that they want.
Yeah.
That's what this is
Yeah,
feeling to
it's
me.
it's the more of a platform he has, the more in his brain he's like, I have another way to reach her. I can talk to her now. It's yeah, the Xylee nailed it. And also, of course, you know Xylee's ass was up there as soon as the
Yo.
shit started going down.
Oh God.
At
Oh,
one
do
point,
you think he was a virgin? I miss her says he was definitely a virgin. I think he lost his virginity to her. Or maybe he's still a virgin and they haven't fucked.
he thinks this is the Notebook. Fact. No, at one point, Keem was like, "Oh, I just want to show these messages from Chillery that are the DMs that I got, but I won't do it without her permission. She hasn't given me permission." And Xylee goes, because she kept going, "Just send them to me. Technically, you didn't leak them. I would have." And he's like, "No, I can't do that until she proves it." And Xylee goes, "Okay, I'm gonna go work on Chillery," and just dips.
That is so funny.
I'm sorry. I'm
This is the
really
last
trying
thing
not
I'm
to
gonna say.
interrupt you.
This is the last
I'm
thing I'm
trying
gonna
to not
say.
interrupt you,
Listen.
hatred. But listen, when you're saying in these statements, this is the second statement you made where you said, "I stand by everything I told you in
I do.
private." Right?
I do.
What you told her in private is that I love you and I'm never going to love anyone else. And please,
Yep.
baby, please pick up the phone.
Yes.
Da, da, da. You standing on that is more of the harassment. That is the
No,
problem.
I'm gonna leave her alone. But I just want to say this. Listen, everything that Keem just said, Chillery, you know,
Oh my God, what is happening? Oh my God, dog,
Hey.
that is the problem.
I love
He's
you.
blocked now. He's using a channel to talk to her.
Okay, you can't leave her alone if you're going to be like, I'm
just
never
said,
going to leave
"I
you
love
alone. You're the
you."
only woman that I will ever love. Like
After
what-
she
he
said
keeps
like
saying,
in
I'm
his
gonna
messages, he said in the she said in the messages like, "I don't feel comfortable with you saying that," and he's still like, "I love you." Also, how long is their relationship? How long have they been together?
He hasn't been in the LCU, but like a month or two,
It has to be like 2 months, right?
if that, if that.
You don't love her, bro. You don't even know her.
Well, and here's the thing too, is that this is how you know it's not about her at all and about his attachment issues.
Yeah.
Because he's sitting there being like, I'll never talk to her again. I'm gonna say this and then I'll never talk. And then you get off the fucking screen and you're sending her a million messages, trying to pretend to be her mom, trying to pretend to be somebody else, calling her from other numbers that are your area code. Your word's not good. Why would anybody want to be with anybody whose word isn't good?
Yeah.
You're proving it.
No, he's
It's
like
crazy.
Like, the thing is, do I think he'd do this? No. But the behavior he's exhibiting is literally like someone who. It's like. It's the behavior you hear about in news reports of men that kill their girlfriend when they try to break up with them.
Yeah, no, literally, literally. But I do want to say, just as a little diversion during this, when he was doing the whole I'm walking on the road thing, he's like, I'm gonna get off. I'm not coming back tonight. And they're like, what are you talking about? You have to get back on, like, once you get home. And he goes, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna watch some of the classics. The classics like Labyrinth. But Booster loves movies so much that he was like, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I know that one. And then Hatred would be like, let me hit you with another one. And for like a 5-minute span. And I think everybody, like, you can't see Cube's face or like other people's face, but everybody else on the panel was like, what the fuck are we doing?
Bro, honestly, that is very booster coded. Just randomly be like, oh, that's a good movie. That's a really good one.
Ashley,
And what made it funnier is he goes, I'm gonna watch something like The Labyrinth. And fucking Booster goes, you mean the movie about the dude that was obsessed with a woman? And he was like, let me hit you with another one. I'll go watch like The Never Ending Story. And Booster's like, you mean the movie about a kid who's obsessed with a woman?
Oh my god. All right. Okay. Here. Ready?
This is the call.
Mm-hmm.
other things, Ashley, everything else.
Okay, what is the purpose of this phone call?
Honey, he's trying to figure everything out. What happened? Who said what? Who said what? Because I thought you guys were getting along great. We were, but then
Here's the thing, okay? I tried breaking up with him a while ago, and he is not understanding. He is refusing to accept it. Every night he has been wanting to talk, where he begs me to get back together with him. And I am freaked out with all of this. This has all been very overwhelming, and I do not want to be in a relationship with him or with anyone, and he still is not getting it. I know you don't quite understand his online job. That's fine. It's a very complicated thing. But this is it's now spiraled into a huge thing, and
Can I tell her just one part about it?
I really don't.
That was him. That was him.
It's like him. It's him and his mom, I think, right? Or are you saying
Yeah.
he's doing a voice to
No,
be
no,
his
no, no, no.
mom?
That one was him.
Oh.
Genuinely.
Don't want to be on the. I don't. We should not be talking. There is no. It's done.
Absolutely.
It's done. There's
Absolutely.
nothing left to be said.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna walk out of my mom's room. Okay, listen. I'm not in my mom's room anymore. Okay, if that's what you want, then please just.
I've been telling you that's what I want.
I know, but I finally got you on the phone, and I want to say this. And I'm leaving the LCU server. You can stay there if you want. All they're gonna do is talk bad about me, and I just ask you to please stop with saying my name to them. That's all I ask, and it'll be over. But I do want to say this, Ashley. The reason I was sitting with my mom right there, I promise you I won't fucking keep you on here long. Can I say this without, if this could be the last thing that I say, you can at least get this out.
Oh
Say
my
it,
god, bro! Like when he says that is the most like annoying thing. He's like he pauses, right, and then goes. Like he's mid saying something and then pauses and goes, can you let me finish saying everything that I'm saying? You know why he says that? Because there is no end to what he's going to say, and he knows that. And that's why he just wants to keep it going and going and going until he can like manipulate you or convince you.
Well, okay, and Moon Bunny said, is he still being breastfed? Why is his mom trying to get him
Yes.
laid? Part of me now, because of all this, is wondering, like, is his mom so into this because she's trying to like shirk him off onto somebody else? She's like, I'm in my 70s. I don't want to deal with this. Get out.
I believe that.
Because he lied
thank you.
about, according to Tina, he allegedly he lied about the whole taking care of his mom thing. That's why Tina doesn't like him, because Tina was like, you sympathy baited me by saying you were taking care of your mom, and like, I respect people that take care of their elderly parents, and like, he was lying. So it's like, what else are you lying about, man?
Yeah, that I mean, like his mom sounds elderly. She does sound elderly, I will say that. You can tell by the like kind of vibrations in her voice with the, oh, I don't really understand anything that's going on, but
His mom probably still
I,
takes care of him. Yes.
yes. Why is there so much like just nothing?
It's like he's buffering.
All right, so can you hear me? I'm sorry. I keep asking.
Yeah, yes, I can hear you.
All right, so Ashley, and I'm not gonna lie, I did come back to my mom's room just because I don't know. I just want to be with her right now. I want to say this. Ashley, the LCU brought out the depression and anxiety in me, just like that one night when you called. Just like that one night when you called, and just like that one night when you called, and you was
Well, that one night when you called, see, it's because he's trying to evoke the memory of that time, right?
Yeah.
Like dead ass. This is all like manipulation tactics that like from a noob, okay? Like he's
Yeah.
on anyone more charismatic, this might have worked, right? However, he is so legitimately like idiot, like stupid, right? Like he genuinely only has like one functioning brain cell, and it's a fucking like monkey with cymbals clapping, okay?
He's like speed running Darvo for idiots.
Yes, so like he's doing all like really good manipulation tactics that again a charismatic person would be able to actually manipulate and sway someone with, but on him it's just like, are you a child?
Literally.
Oh my god.
broke down and he was crying. But I was like that for days, Ashley. And I understand that it gave you like the ick and it pushed you away from me. But
No, this is also.
Oh, actually, real quick, guys, like the stream. If we get 30 likes, I'm gonna be showing emails from what that my ex-boyfriend sent me when I blocked him. Speaking of, wait, I swear to God, speaking of, he just Snapchatted me and we haven't talked in months. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. He just Snapchatted me. We haven't talked in months.
Dude.
Just 1 second.
Speak
This
to
is
the
very
devil.
important, and I promise you, I won't bother you again after this.
Yes, you will.
And like, please, you know how I feel about you. You came in my life, actually, and I became instantly attracted and fell in love with you. And all that stuff that pushed you away from me and how I pushed you away from me, I regret. This is the biggest regret in my life. I'm going to leave you alone. I'm not going to bother you. Just no matter how long it takes. Actually, I'm here, and I know what had happened in the LCU made you look differently at me and everything that they're saying. But I mean, come on, they're literally calling me a fucking rapist and pedophile, like horrible things.
I know you're not a pedophile or a rapist. Like, that's not the issue. It's all of this that's the issue. It's all of the fact that you're calling me from a fucking text app is an issue.
I know, but I know.
To say the same thing that you've already said so many times. Like, there is nothing left to be said. I've asked you to just please leave me alone. Just, like, stop.
He does love me very, very much.
Okay, like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to that. You know, like, we've broken up. It happened. Like,
no, actually, what she's trying to say is, you saw how. I'm not trying. I can't force you into anything. Actually, obviously.
then stop trying to.
I understand that, right? Actually, and I'm panicking, and I just want to say that. I know. Please let me just say one last thing, and I promise after this I'll let you get off the phone, and you can say goodbye to me and my mom, all right? If you want to. I'm actually. I hate the LCU and myself so much right now.
Oh my God.
Please, I know that you don't like hearing this stuff because I know it makes you upset.
Yep, you always say that.
Bro, he just
If I
keeps
say this, you're gonna be upset, and then you say it anyway.
he just keeps saying the LCU, the LCU, the LCU. Like, he is genuinely like refusing to admit that it is his actions, right? He's like, the LCU made me act like this, and the LCU brought out the bad in me. I'm sorry, but if someone cannot handle you at your worst, they don't deserve you at your best, right? And hatred, no one can handle you at your worst because you don't even have a best, right? They don't have anything to look forward to. Right? You just like have shitty behavior overall. There's literally nothing to look forward to with you. Like, you're just like a terrible, gross human being inside and out. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
God, he's dead, Lucy. You don't have to keep beating. No, that's the thing is he keeps being like, it's because I'm in love. It's because I'm in love. You did the same fucking thing to Bones. Were you in love with Bones?
Yeah, you did.
I don't think it has to
literally
do with
did
love.
the same shit with Bones. Like, and that's like what irked me when Bones is up on panel. He didn't call him out for that shit. Like, he just like he didn't say like, bro, you did this same shit with me. You can't say that this is love. This is just toxic pattern behavior with you. Oh my God, she has a good opportunity to call herself Smashly. That would actually be, yo, he hit me, you know Smashly, that like girl, he hit me up, hey Ashley, he trying to do the nasty. I'm drunk, gon' put it past me, but these sober thoughts harass me. I'm having raven visions. Your boy say he a Christian. That ain't what he... That's not even her rap. That's the alternate. Okay, remember the like, hey, like the he know how to eat that cake, no fool around unless he want to date insurance. You call Allstate cause I make my own bank and I fill my own tank and he ain't cute unless I downed a couple of drinks. He hit me up, hey Ashley. So I know the one that I just sang was actually this random guy had like did a rap response to that, right? And the one
did see that.
and the one that I was singing was that response.
Yes.
Your girl say she ain't Christian. On my dick and she be screaming, yeah.
Rocky said, "Nah, Lacey, kick him hard."
Sorry, guys. We can continue.
No, but this isn't a bad thing. I want to let you know that um, as a person who was deeply in love with you, Ashley. When I fucking
2
Deeply.
months. 2 months. 2 months. 2 months. 2 months. Deeply in love. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I am someone that believes that you can like fall in love with someone very quick, right? When you're together,
Yeah.
when you can spend time together, be together, right? Learn about each other's past and futures. I believe that. You guys, I'm sorry. All that's happened is that he trauma bonded to her and he thinks that she knows him so well and he is in love with he's in love with the idea of being loved.
Well, and people said that he was a little bit creepy to Snowgoth too. And it's like Bones is gay, Snowgoth is gay. So part of me wonders if like subconsciously he just attaches to people that he thinks like he could be, in a like he thinks that could be attracted to him. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but like it feels like he's gravitating towards people that he thinks that he can like manipulate into thinking that they love him too, which is very strange. He's on a side quest.
Sorry. But no, I mean I agree.
Wait. I'm getting news that he told Snowgoth, let's start a fake relationship for content. And then when Snowgoth said no, he said, okay, let's start a real one outside of content. Is that true?
Oh, he's gay.
Oh yeah.
He's gay. He's gay. Anyways, let's finish this.
look into your eyes.
Okay, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing no, we're not doing
Wait, hold on, I need to come back.
Period. Yo.
Look into your eyes.
Okay, no, we're not doing this.
Wait,
We're
no, I
not
didn't go
doing
back far enough.
I was deeply in love with you, Ashley. When I fucking look into your eyes.
Okay, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I can't.
I'm sorry, her momentary lisp just sends me even better. She was, we're not doing this. It reminded me of like
into a list.
it reminded me of Daffy Duck, bro. We're not doing this. I can't
Oh my god, this
breathe.
was gonna be your intern.
I can't breathe. Okay, I actually have to pee really bad. Do you want to yap about this real quick?
Yeah, we
And
can
then
do that.
when I come back, we can finish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to say this has cringed me out so much that I've had to squeeze my rice sock this whole time. Moon Buddy, they bring Snowgoth up on the panel on the Boogie channel, and he says it there. Oh, so that's like confirm. Did he say it in front of Hatred, or he just said it after Hatred left? Because that's the thing. He might be bi. Listen, we love our LGBTQIA plus, and yes, I do know all the fucking letters, bitch. I don't have a problem with that, right? If you like dudes and you like ladies, that's fine. But it's okay. So I was in the theater world for a long time. And one of the things that you would notice, especially, yeah, Tater, I think you may have a touch of the tism too. Listen, so does my therapist, but I refuse to go get diagnosed. I have more than enough issues. I'm busy enough, you know. I made it this far in life. I think we're okay. No, but so there was like a popular thing, right? Especially when I was in high school, because back then, you know, being gay was still like a kind of a controversial thing. And you would see these guys who they would be like deeply cruel to usually the women in the cast, but they would just be absolute fucking dicks. I've seen it happen like 10, 15 times. And then they would come out and they would be the nicest fucking people. It's like full 180. And so part of me wonders if there's like some sort of him that he's hiding from himself. And he feels like if he gets enough of a distraction, you know, I think it's one of those situations where like sometimes when people really, really hate themselves, like they don't like themselves, they will kind of attach themselves to other people that like them because essentially they're having that person like them for them. It's like you like me so I don't have to, and you'll fix me because you're going to like me so much that I'm going to be fixed and I'm going to learn to like myself. That never works out. Just so you know, if you're thinking about doing that ever, stop it. Get some help. 'Cause that's never going to fucking work, you guys. But that's what it sounds like going on. And I think you just need to get out of the fucking LCU. The LCU is not a place that's going to teach you how to love yourself. The LCU is a place that's going to do the opposite. Like, I get called like an ugly fat whore so fucking much. And if I had the self-esteem of like a fucking Fruit Loop, I wouldn't last here. And so I think what we see is the Melsiver, the LCU feeds my ego. Period. Same. I love the attention. Good or bad. It's my favorite. But no, it's not gonna help you love yourself, right? You gotta do that yourself. And I think he just needs to go away, go see a therapist, fucking get help, dude. Cause that's not healthy. Like, even set aside like fucking annoying the shit out of Chillery constantly and making her scared. Because if that is true that he got a charge for like holding his mom hostage, again, allegedly, I cannot confirm or deny that that's true. If that is true, or that's even the narrative that's going around as Chillery, I would be like, well, I don't know. I lost my train of thought, but yeah, I would be scared too. I would be scared. I would be like, get the fuck away from me. And he just keeps like pushing her away and thinking that he's going to fix it. Oh my God, you're not. Because that's the thing is like, I've been there mentally, right? When I was 15, I've been there mentally. And it's not good. You're like, push all the Chillery stuff aside. You're hurting yourself, my man. Like, I think you're actually putting soft spots on your brain from the like willful ignorance that you exhibit. Okay, babe? I'm gonna need you to go get some. Can I interest you in some CBT therapy? Maybe a little DBT. The T in both those things stand for therapy, so I technically said therapy twice. Don't point that out or you're anti-woman. But get some fucking therapy. I feel like I've overtalked this at this point, but it's just like this is continuously a thing, and I think that he was just too fucking coddled by Turbo. I think he just smooth-brained, exactly, Melsifer. He's got a koala brain. I think Turbo allowed him to feel safe, which sounds like a good thing, right? Not in the LCU. It's a we're pushing you in the water, sink or swim. And I think Turbo was like, I'll push you in the water, but I'll slip you a little floaty. That's not gonna work out. And so that's the thing, as soon as yes, Fupacabra, anxious attachment times 10 for fucking sure. Stage 5 fucking clinger, my man. But I think Turbo allowed him this space where he felt confident in being himself and he felt like he did not need any work. And as soon as Billy showed up, that's like the beginning of the end because he cannot take criticism. He cannot conceive a world where he is wrong. And I think honestly it's kind of like when Lacey describes arguing with Smooch, where he thinks like, especially with Chillery, if I can just get you to see my way, like if I can just tell you that I love you enough that you'll believe it, then you're not gonna go, everything will be okay. Everything will be fine. And it just won't. It's not the way to do it. Also, side note, I was trying to cut a wig and I cut my hair accidentally. And now I have this fuck ass piece of hair right here. And I feel like a dum-dum, but that's okay. Real question. How did this man survive the criminal system? Maybe that's where he found out he's gay. Or at least a little bit fruity, which is okay. I'm not making fun of anybody for it. Listen, sometimes I fuck with women too. I'll fuck it. Technically I'm pansexual, but I don't like saying that because then people are like, "You're one of those," and I'm like, "No, no." I just like, I'm an equal opportunity pants toucher, you guys. I really am. And also, listen, I feel like Foxy Mama been barking on my tree a little bit. And I just want to say, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. She said, "I won't hook up with anybody in the LCU." Be a lot cooler if you did. Okay, I'm ready to listen to the rest of this.
Right, bet.
I can't. All right, I hung up. I can't. I can't.
Jesus Christ,
Oh
Hillary.
my god.
That was fucking
Dude.
insane.
Hang on, I gotta.
My god.
Wait, so there were other people in that?
I think that was in this Discord. Like I think like that was literally in this Discord. If I could be mistaken, but I remember seeing someone say something about like her being in the Discord on the phone, like in the VC.
Okay, so he knew or he didn't know that she was in the VC.
I have no idea. Maybe knew.
That changes a lot.
He might have known, but not known that she was like sharing it. I have no idea. It might not have been in this Discord, but I thought it was. He knew she was in the VC. Did he know she was sharing it?
I mean, you gotta
He didn't.
if you see her in the
Oh my
VC.
God. That is conflicting.
Oh wait, she retracted.
Oh.
Mel said for oh shit, I actually feel a smidgen of sympathy now.
For who? For him?
I think maybe for Chillery.
Oh. That was just like, it was a little weird, bro. Don't make me feel for this toad. For him? You feel bad for him? Oh, Booster's a members wait. Hey, yo, you don't have to be in members waiting. You can just hop up.
He didn't know. He had left the Discord at that point, and Chillery was in voice chat, and she started getting random phone calls from numbers that she didn't recognize. And then somebody finally said, "Yo, is everybody okay if we record this?" And chat said, "You know, they have to have 70% chat approval to record something."
Yeah.
So multiple people recorded her, and they said, "Put it on speakerphone so we can hear it and record it." And that's when she answered the phone to him. So he didn't know. He had already left the Discord by that time.
Oh,
and I put in
okay.
side chat. I put in side chat where Snowgoth came up and was talking about how he said what he said, and you guys can make it of it what you will. But he basically said, "How about we start up?" First off, he says, "I wasn't really with the homosexuals before until I met you, man. You were pretty, but you kind of turned me into like a fan." And I'm like, "Not."
Didn't he say that
it's hard
same
to
shit to
explain.
Bones?
Yes, he actually. I have a picture for you too of that.
Bet.
I think Booster's
Yo,
just here with the
Booster,
receipt.
While I have you
love
up here.
it.
While I have you up here.
Look, we call it Bones 32 times. That's just a small snippet of it.
Okay,
Oh,
real quick.
yeah.
While I have you up here, can we have a mutual agreement to unblock each other?
Sure.
Bet.
Alright,
Guys, I'm growing as a human being.
Here's the hatred picture right here in the side chat, and right here at the timestamp that I sent, Snowgoth says, that he said I wasn't.
Do you want to
really a
watch it with
fan
us? I've got it pulled up.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll watch
bet.
it.
Let's go. Let's watch this. Boom. Big screen.
Insane, dude.
Share.
It's well-known fact that me and Tina have had problems with this man from day one. We chewed him out in the VC all damn night one night over him popping into shows without asking permission and just overstepping his boundaries and being weird. And then it's well documented that he was like harassing Kalo, trying to get on gold when I was on gold. But then
that's the brand new intern shit. A bunch of them do that.
I was just setting the story, right? But then I like chewed him out with Tina or whatever, and he was like, "Bro, I've been watching you since Fluff. Like, I didn't even really like gay people until I started watching you. Like, how are you gonna turn on me like that?" And then he proposed that we start a fake romance so that way we could play him into gold to give him a position that would be funny or whatever. And I was like, "Bro, I'm not into that. That's weird." He was like,
"But you didn't tell me.
We don't even really have to play that much. Like, you know,
Jersey's
like,
flabbergasted.
Who knows?
Hold on. No,
Wait,
let me go back.
Rewind it. Listen to what he said.
Okay.
Rewind it. Listen to Snow Golf because Jersey's talking over him. But listen to what he just said.
Okay.
We don't even really have to play that much. Like, you know, like it could, like, who knows what could happen. And I was like, nah, that's weird. And then he
was
like,
fucking turbo.
Nonstop too. He
was fucking turbo. He was fucking turbo.
Okay,
from day
wait.
one.
Oh my god! Everyone's
I got a little
flabbergasted.
You know what? In honor of us having a truce, I'm gonna give you a little tea that Keem spilled on Cafe.
Uh-huh.
Turbo has spoken to Keem, and he said, I blocked hatred way back right after I left. I have had nothing to do with the man because I knew what he was doing, and I advised children myself to get police protection from the man. Please do not involve me in any of this or associate me with anything that he's doing. I legitimately hate him, and I have warned him in the past and warned Chillery to get the cops because he's crazy. And so Turbo's even blocked him. Had even blocked him before he left or after he left.
God. Oh my god.
Yes,
He might be an
Keem said
actual
that.
sociopath.
Keem said that on a Bus earlier today. I can't get the timestamp because Bus is still live right now because Cracked isn't on. So if I could, I would have the timestamp ready, but I can't.
Oh,
Well,
my
we can
fucking
we can
God.
probably get it tomorrow.
Yeah, we can get
That
it.
is crazy.
And I
So
cannot, and I can officially say that Chillery has told Keem that he apparently called again today, and she said, "If you call me again, I'm going to the police." And then he called again, and she told Keem, "I am going to the police right now." And Keem was like, "And we'll hear from her later because she's going to the police to file a report."
Dude, it's scary.
He said this happened today. He said this literally happened today. He called her and she told him, "If you call," but she said
He
at
called
4
her
a.m.
at
he got
4
she got a phone call,
a.m.?
and she ran to She said she ran to the chat to see if anybody was there to record, but there wasn't. So she told Keem what happened was I yelled at him, told him if he bothers me again, I'm going to the police. He called her again this morning, so she's going to the police. She told Keem, and Keem said, "I'll have an update later of what the police say."
Oh my
This man is
god.
insane.
Well, if he's calling her at 4 a.m., also, you know he didn't fucking go to sleep. He's just like probably even more in a fucking
And
episode.
Taylor, I'm gonna say right now, you got my quote wrong. I said, "Oh, Labyrinth. You mean the movie about the goblin that was obsessed with making the girl marry
That's
him?"
the real reason
Okay.
he came up
Yeah.
here. That's the real reason he came up here was to correct
No. Before we had a truce, I'll admit it right now. Before we had a truce, Taylor, was I not sending you all this stuff in DMs?
No, he was. That's why I say Booster's fucking on it, dude. You
I was gonna say, just don't tell her who you got it from. But
I would have been mad. I would have been mad before I initiated. He knows me very well. I would have been mad.
Oh, side note, Booster. You know what Lacey showed me the other day?
What?
Y'all's gay op on Wonder Woman.
That was hilarious.
Round.
That
Can
was
we?
so funny.
We reached a goal for me to ask you. Can we run that back sometime?
We can try. I'm at the point of trying to move on from the situation, but she's the one that keeps trying to drag it up, lie about the situation and what happened. Because I mean, you know, I have a lot of sordid history with people, but
Yeah.
that's one thing that I'm gonna stand on that I was in the right on.
No, you
So
were.
I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I don't care.
Period. Yo, let's run it back. Okay.
You have to fight with we'll wait till Booster fights with somebody else.
And we do it on them? Oh my god. Yes. You need to fight with an idiot though.
I would say go
Glim.
after Christina, but Christina has Fupa with her, and Fupa's defense force would take things way out of control. And I've already made it clear, Fupa.
Yeah.
I don't care if you asked him to do it. I don't care if you didn't ask him to do it. You leave me out of it. You do what you want to do. Okay.
Yeah.
And if I make you mad, just tell me, and I'll send you like 5 packages of Whataburger fries, and we're good. just don't attack me. I'm not hostile.
I think the fries would work as an Apollo. They would work for me, to be honest. Oh, nobody's mad about French fries. It's a good tactic.
Yeah, and yeah, but you got it right. He said, "Yeah, I'll watch it." Number last night, I was so trying to catch him in everything I could to try and mess with his mind,
Oh my
just to
god.
annoy him further because he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna watch the never ending story." Oh, you mean about the boy who was obsessed with finding the princess and was like going through the woods and everything, like losing his horse just because he was obsessed over a woman? Okay, that's a great thing to be watching right now, buddy. And he kept getting more and more agitated. I was like, if I can find a loophole, I'm gonna use it.
Oh,
Like,
fucking funny.
okay, I'll watch The Princess Bride then. Oh, you mean the movie where the guy was so obsessed with a woman that he got kidnapped by pirates and then came back and started trying to kill people for her? Okay, that's cool.
oh my god.
He said, I'll watch Little Monsters. And Booster's like, you mean the movie about the monsters that kidnapped a kid?
I forgot about that. I literally said that. I said, "Oh, okay, so about the monsters that come under the bed and kidnap the kids and take them to the underworld with them." Okay, buddy. Okay, good logic.
I was
this
waiting.
cannot be
I
real.
was waiting for him to say the Goonies. I was like, you have to say it. I need Booster to say something about it.
Oh, you mean about the little kids that run away from home because their parents want to send them to Detroit? Okay, okay.
Bro, I cannot.
Did he say he lives in Detroit?
Maybe he
It was
imagined
something-
himself in that movie. Self-inflicted trauma. Guys, like the stream. We're 4 likes away, and I will show you the emails from my ex when I blocked him.
Just love that you have them locked and loaded.
I don't,
my
but like
favorite.
I know his email, and like it's the only emails I have from him, so I can pull them up.
Oh, Tater. She also has like a ton of spam tweets and Instagram stuff that she used to show too for donos. Those things were wild back in the day.
Yeah,
Really?
and they've built up. They have built up, man. I had someone ask to buy my underwear the other day.
Somebody was like asking her, what size are your feet? Are they flat? Do you have sandals I could buy? Things like that. Like, and that was like a year ago. at this
Yeah,
point
they were
now.
like, "Can I buy shoes for you to wear around?" And then like you send them to me.
Yeah, and when she read that out, that
done
was at least
that.
a year ago, and they had already built up by then. So whoever sent that was like 2 or 3 years ago they sent it. So whatever they conspired to now, it's just
Bro, people are crazy. Also, hi, Daddy Liam.
oh hey Liam,
People
it's good to see you.
fucking crazy.
Booster, do you have a
Um,
bandana hat? No, Melsfer, you ain't gonna catch me trying to act like 8 Mile LCU. All right, I'm not Eminem. I'm not Feminem. I'm not hatred. All right, I may be crazy, but I'm not that crazy. You know it's bad when I'm the one that's the voice of reason yelling at somebody on a stream about their attitude and what they're doing to
I
somebody.
know. That's what we were saying it earlier, but it was also cracking me up that Tina's like the horror cow whisperer, and so he kept trying to get out of it, and she was like, "Nuh-uh, you're a piece of shit."
Yeah, I was trying to pop in the Chris Hansen on him, but I forgot to do it. Like I was gonna read the DMs out, and I was gonna be like, you know how this looks, right? Just with the hands and everything. like
Booster's like, "What brings you here today?"
what brings you here today? KEEMSTAR. He told you to be on the show. Well, I have some DMs here that I want to read out that you had with our decoy Chillery.
And I think people forget too that like KEEMSTAR is a girl dad. Like
Yes.
at the end of the day, when shit like this happen, like when women are actually put in a position like this, like he's gonna go hard. Well, like he was getting so fucking fed up, and it was just he was like, "I'm trying to tell you what to do, and you're not fucking listening."
Yeah.
What annoyed me the most was, and I brought this up to him several times, hatred. I even brought it up. You didn't see it, but when he did his first apology, I was thinking, okay, we're making progress. He's actually
Mhm.
apologizing. And then he said, I'm a grown ass man, so I'll say, you knew what you were getting with me because I told you what would happen. And I was like, you said you were a grown ass man, but what grown ass man is going to sit there and tell somebody you knew what you were going to get when you were getting with me to begin with, and you knew what would happen, dude? You just ruined the entire apology with that.
Yeah. No,
Well,
I mean,
part
he
of me
wasn't
wonders,
really there to
too.
apologize to you guys, or even apologize in general. Like,
Yeah,
he was not intending to actually apologize. He was intending to
I got
like.
one for you.
Mm-hmm.
I got one for you, Lisa. You should write this one down and keep it. I literally told him because Keem kept saying, apologize. Just say, he was, what do you want me to say? And I finally said, 7 letters, 2 words, 3 syllables. I'm sorry.
Bro, no, yeah. So when we actually did watch that, right? And I was like, wait, I kind of want to know where he's going with this, because the only time I've ever heard anyone say like, oh, 3 words, blah, 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 is like with the I love you. And then he said, I'm sorry. And that shit had me rolling. All right.
Yeah.
So we did hit our goal.
All right. Awesome.
Man.
But yeah, I just want to come in and tell you that he didn't know and send you the timestamp of that. And I think you already saw it, but yeah, he this is just a small sample. 5 times on Saturday, 5 times on Sunday, Saturday, Friday. 32 voice calls to Bones.
Yeah,
That's
no, we
obsessive.
saw that. We saw when that first happened.
Yeah.
I did a whole thing on that too. All right.
Yeah, all right.
We had them up here arguing.
Yeah, we did have them up here arguing. Yeah, for that whole thing. So this is
All
from
right,
my
take care,
ex.
guys.
Thank you. And it says not a
Love the
simp,
cruise.
because I would call him a simp all the
Love
time.
that.
Hey, Alicia, your secret admirer here. I know we seem to be going through a rough time right now, but I'm here because I've exhausted all other options. Not sure what I may have done to deserve such treatment, but I am here to tell you that I sincerely apologize for my wrongdoings. I don't think he did anything to deserve such treatment. I think I literally just was like, I'm blocking you. I think we were on a phone call. Hold on. I'm pretty sure we were on a phone call. And like, you know when someone says something funny and you like gaslight them and you're like, I'm hanging up now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, see, I would do that and then like block them. Like I wouldn't like I'd be like, I'm blocking you now, and then I block them. Like, or I'd get like mad over like really weird like stuff, like for no reason.
Yeah.
Honestly, this man was a trooper. But I'm here because I've exhausted all options, but I'm here to tell you that I sincerely apologize for my wrongdoings. I do understand that you may have been on edge today due to you repenting for the sins you may have committed from the previous night. I was hungover. But I see that as no reason to treat me the way I am being treated. I also understand that you recently may have found a new friend at work that has easily replaced me, which may be why I feel you drifting apart. But that doesn't necessarily make me useless. Although I am not a simp, I may be able to deal with one's quote-unquote bitchiness if I were to care for them enough. Now, yes, this isn't me outside your home with roses, but due to the excruciating 2,000 miles between us, this will have to do for now. I do hope you can take me back, and I hope to hear from you soon, my taco cat. Sincerely, your dad. Wait, actually, I think I can just go next.
Bones said this whole thing sucks, but I'm not gonna lie, I do feel a little vindicated when I rang the alarm bells last month. Yeah.
So this was that one. Okay, and then this is the next one. Okay. Keep in mind, I blocked him like with the intention of unblocking him soon and then forgot to unblock him. Dear Alicia, I'm not even sure if you'll actually see this, but for you, it's totally worth a shot. I'm sending this in the morning, this way you were hopefully able to calm down a bit. I take it you were being serious. If you simply just want nothing to do with me, that's understandable, but I was hoping that as a friend, you'd at least try and hear me out on a day when your mind is somewhat clear. Though if that chance were to never come, I'd like to clear things up a bit here. At least my intentions. You mentioned to me that you were tired of me testing you and that you were tired of pushing your feelings down. I really am not sure how to take that. We've had countless conversations on the phone to where you would have been able to express those feelings to me, whatever they may be. In regard to me testing you, I really don't know how to take that, because the last thing I would purposely do is try and test someone like you, who has made me very aware that you have triggers and you can be easily set off. So I really wasn't trying to test you at all. Although I beg to differ that you test me all the time and have willingly admitted to it.
I love how he's apologizing because you were evil, Lacey, for a second.
I said this a while ago and I meant it. I would never in a million years try and hurt you purposely, Alicia. You're one of those most genuine people I've had in my life in a while, and I'd be damned if I were to let that go. I especially won't let that go just because we might live miles and miles away. That's all I was trying to say last night. Maybe it just wasn't the right time, and I apologize for that. I'm not going to bore you to death with this email. In fact, I'd be shocked if you made it this far. But if you for some reason did, remember how much I said I care about you, and that I've never cared about someone this much without meeting them. If you choose to keep me cut off over one silly night, then so be it. But I don't think we would have had those long nights on the phone call till sunrise if I was just an ordinary guy, regardless to what you would have had, regardless to what your brain might want to tell you. If I don't ever hear from you again, just know I'm sorry, but also thankful I ever reached out to an amazing person like you, Alicia/Taco Cat. Hope to hear from you again. And then I'm gonna show you the message that made me remember, like, that I saw, and then made me look up the other
Yeah.
emails and then unblock him.
I would have just emailed him back and been like, gay. Or you send him a picture of a baboon ass. Oh my god.
It was just miss you heart. And I was like, oh my god.
He said,
No wonder he hasn't messaged me. I forgot I blocked him.
Jesus Christ. What the
Guys,
fuck?
if you think I'm evil now, imagine me back in 2021. Because I was diabolical. I had I was skinnier. I was skinny, okay? I had many men wrapped around my finger, and I knew it. And I would play them like a fiddle and tell them I was playing them like a fiddle. And they would be
And they'll
like,
just let
it's
you.
okay. They would just let me.
Melsifer said, Lisi has these men whipped and I love it. Teach a course. Lisi learns us about love. Next chubby.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Lacey
No,
the
and this
man
is what
eater.
I'm saying,
I
it's
was
like-
a man eater, bro.
This is why I love the fuck boys, because I always tell people, like, I know that I can say the most out of pocket shit to them. Give it 3 months, they're gonna text you. Yes, you can always rely. You can't rely on a fuck boy to be faithful, but you can always rely on that motherfucker to come back if you left it in a toxic manner. I've never chewed somebody out and they haven't texted me like months down the line. They always come back.
Okay, also that ex owes me like $300 something.
Let's go Tanya Harding him.
Oh my god, guys, wait. Okay, if we get 5 likes, I'm gonna send him a Zelle request.
In the note put for pain and suffering.
I think I did that the last time I sent him a Zelle request.
Oh my. Oh, Remo, Tater speaking facts. I seen it with a friend. Like, bro, what are you doing? No, it's true. They love crazy, toxic women. I don't know. I'm not that anymore. Not that anymore.
Who
But
loves
yeah,
crazy
I never.
toxic women?
Fuck boys. They love them. I love them.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. I can't
Actually-
see all my past ones. It only shows like recent. Fuck.
I think it's hilarious that that man sent you unhinged emails, because at one point I quit my job with one of the most unhinged emails. I already had one lined up and they knew that, and I was on my 2 weeks, and I was like trying to do something that we have always done with our time off, like, because the HR person didn't like me, he was like, no, you can't do that. And I was so fed up. So I spent the rest of the day making like a training document to be able to like give to somebody so they would understand the system. And then I sent this big long email and I was like, I can't do that. Like, I'm just gonna leave if you guys don't know how to run the business. I was like, good luck with this person. They're a fucking crybaby. You're never gonna be able to get their travel for them. Like, they suck. Fuck you. And then I left it with a gif of Cardi B going, bye.
Stop.
I did. I get once I'm done with something, it's the most unserious thing. Like, sometimes I just send stuff to see if they'll respond to it.
Bro, I'm trying to remember how much like he owes me so that I can like request the exact same amount. Fuck.
Oh my god. Speaking of hatred, okay, did you ever do this when you were like a teenager where you're like talking to a guy and then they stop like responding, so you send a message that looks like it was meant for somebody else and you're like, oh sorry, I didn't mean to send that to you, just to try to elicit some sort of response. That was my go-to.
No.
That was my go-to, and it usually worked.
Fuck, I don't remember how much. I don't remember how. Fuck, I don't remember how much I'm supposed to request from him.
300, you said.
I don't think it's that much. I can't remember. I know I sent him like 150 for his car bill, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Start with a solid 150.
no, I want to send the whole amount, because what if he pays the 150 and not the rest?
Okay, hold on.
This is so annoying.
Let me get the calculator.
I know I took a screenshot of it last time. I just can't remember like the last time that I sent him a request.
Okay, so 150, and then what else
I think
did
I
you
sent
send
him like 100 for his internet.
Okay. It's 250. Anything? I had to whip out a calculator. I didn't even need to whip out a calculator. I just did that for no reason.
No, that was pretty much it, I think.
So 250.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's it. I just
Melzifer said just round up because asshole tax.
I can't remember if it was like 250 or 275 that I requested from him last time, and I was like I was like internet, car, and pain and suffering. Or wasting my fucking time or something like that.
Okay, send him a request for 300 and put internet, car, interest, loan interest.
Bet. Okay. Zell.
Love this so much.
Okay.
There was a thing on Babes too where Lacey was like, if you do a dono, you can spin a wheel and we'll send like an unhinged text to whoever. So they would spin a wheel and it would land on who they're gonna send the text to, and it would be like an ex or their mom or something like that. And then they would have the chat suggest what to send them. And at that point in time watching that, I was like, I think Lacey just likes to a little bit torture herself by fucking with people.
Okay, plus asshole tax. I said car. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me turn the brightness down. Okay.
Oh my god.
I have it under Girl Scout. Okay. And then it says car plus internet plus loan interest plus asshole tax.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
All done.
I need to know what he said to me. You said he Snapchatted you recently, right?
He just sent me another Snapchat.
Oh, that was good. That's good.
Yo, he DM'd.
Did he say something?
Not to that yet, but hold on. He goes. So he messages me and he's like, so he moved like away, right? And then like, I guess he's back visiting, and he's like sending me pictures that he's like, in the area, right? And I'm just sending him like snaps back because I'm not interested. Like, but we were really good friends for a while before we dated, right? So, and he's like called me occasionally to like help out with like some stuff with his family. So we're still good friends, or I mean, I considered us that, but I think I'm gonna have to cut ties after this, because he goes, he's like, I'm in New Jersey and you don't even say nothing, right? I go, I mean, like, I'm Snapchatting you back, but like, I figured if you wanted to hang out, you'd ask me to hang, right?
Yeah.
And like, I'm not gonna assume. And he goes, damn, fuck you too then. I go, what do you mean fuck me? He's like, whatever. I go, if you want to hang out, just say, like, if you want to meet up, say that, right? Yeah. He's like, no, I can't let you crack. I said, I don't want to crack. Actually, you just reminded me. He goes, of what? How you want to crack? Fine, I guess. And then I sent him the fucking Zelle request. I'm saying nah of what you owe me.
And the funny thing is, even if he pays it, he's still not gonna crack.
He's still not gonna crack.
What a time to be alive for him. Yeah, I think the biggest bummer is when you like return back to a place where you got a lot of you got like a little bit of a roster, and then one of them is dating somebody. No, like a shot to
Yeah.
the heart.
Yeah. I also because like I don't know where he's been. You know that T app, the app where you post like guys on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's on that. He was posted. Yeah, over where he lives now too. Like not even like anywhere around here.
Okay, can I tell you a story? We might go over a little bit, but I already put
Yeah.
the redirect in. But
Okay.
okay, so there's like 40 people watching. It's not a big deal. So there was this one guy, right, that I met, and he was kind of like a sugar daddy a little bit. But you know, we did get along, and he told me, right? I said, "Are you married?" He goes, "Yeah, we're in an open relationship." I said, "What does that mean?" Because a lot of people say that, and it means they're cheating on their wife. And he was like, "Well, she had this brain injury, and she kind of like changed into a different person. We tried to separate. I got a different apartment. They kept the house, and the kids started doing really bad. So we moved back. I moved back in for their sake." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. I see." He's like, "We sleep in separate rooms." "Oh, okay." But then occasionally, like he would always want to fly me out when he went on work trips. But when he would come back, like we would hang out a couple times, and then he'd be like, my son was born like with what's the fucking thing where you have seizures? Epileptic. He was like, "My son's epileptic, and so he has issues with that stuff." So we would always be like, "I'm so sorry, like I'm gonna have to take a break for a little bit because my son." No problem, right? Then he starts talking about, like, at one point, he says his wife's mother has breast cancer, and that's why, like, they stay together as well, because, you know, he's the sole provider. He was, like, rich.
Yeah.
So that happens, right? And then at one point, like, years later, I'm talking like 2, 3 years later, he calls me and he's like, "Oh, me and my wife separated, and and he never drinks, right?" And he was like, "I want you to come over so we can have a drink." I'm like, "Something's wrong." So I go over there, right? And then we have sex, because why not? And I go into his bathroom, and there's like fully women's stuff in there. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And so I like come out, and I was like, does your wife like come here? Because I know the kids are here a little bit. Like, does your wife come here?" And he's like, "Oh no, I'm dating somebody." What? Hey, he was dating the HR girl of his company. He's like, "I'm dating someone." And at that point, I was like, "Okay, I'm over this, right?" So I tell him like we're done. I also learned a great trick to like scaring off people like that permanently. Tell them you love them. Tell you you're in love with them, and they'll never message you ever
Oh my
again.
god,
It's
stop. That's so
foolproof.
funny. That's actually
So
funny
I
as
was like,
fuck.
"I think I'm in love with you, blah, blah, blah." And he was like, "I think we need to take a break." And I was like, "Fine." Don't talk to him for years, right? I join Are We Dating the Same Guy, Seattle. His fucking fiance, now his fiance, posts in there and is like, "I'd like to show you my ex-fiance. I caught him with multiple women. Like, some of them he said he was dating, like genuine escorts that he was paying." She was like, "It's probably over like 60 women that I found in our relationship he was fucking around with. So, like, beware," right? So I reach out to her and I was like, "Hey, babe, I'm one of those women." And so we start talking, right? Wife never had a brain injury. Son's not epileptic. Mother-in-law never had breast cancer. His daughter never was self-harming, which is the excuse he used to get out of him. She's like, "No, none of that's true."
Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Also, he
Yeah.
responded.
What did he say?
He said, "Oh, you what?"
Was the note not clear? Asshole tax.
Is 11:01 or 12:01 if you're Eastern and not Central. So we have to get you over to Fire.
Yes, we
and
do. I will keep
I
you guys
already put the
updated on
address
this because
in.
I just said money from your card internet payments that you promised to pay back and never did. So I will keep you guys updated. I will let you know tomorrow. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Go have fun on Crypt. Bye.